Bender actually got taken advantage of by a vending machine. Even crazier, the machine ended up pregnant with his child. The very next day, the vending machine gave birth to a little robot. He looked almost exactly like Bender, but Bender flat out refused to acknowledge him.
Wipe my tiny metal ass!
Ah, crap.
Not wanting to be tied down by responsibility, Bender wrote up a custody waiver. Seeing how heartless he was, the vending machine burst into tears. To make him understand how hard it was to raise a child, she walked away without looking back. She left Bender alone with their son. Late at night, Bender's eyes were bloodshot. Little Bender wouldn't stop crying. When he finally calmed down for a moment, Bender tried to knock himself out just to get some sleep. But right then, little Bender started crying again. Frustrated, Bender bent a clothes hanger in his hands. To his surprise, little Bender immediately laughed. It seemed Bender had found a way to soothe him, so he started bending whatever he could get his hands on. Under Bender's care, little Bender enjoyed a happy childhood, but as the descendant of bending robots, little Bender had to learn the family skill. Bender showed him once, then handed him a steel rod to practice with. No matter how hard he tried, the kid just couldn't bend it. Bender comforted him, telling him not to feel bad. The professor explained that all he needed was a bending memory card installed, but after checking him over, the professor concluded that little Bender might never bend anything in his life. He only had one slot, and it was already occupied by a memory card. Bender let out a desperate roar. He swore he would give his son even more love. Under Bender's care, little Bender grew up. A priest held a coming-of-age ceremony for him. With tears in his eyes, little Bender thanked his father for raising him. Suddenly, the vending machine burst in. She said Bender had already learned how hard parenting was, and she wanted to take the child back. Bender refused, but then she pulled out the custody waiver. Bender's signature was written clearly across it. All Bender could do was watch as his son was taken away. Staring at the little toy his son had left behind, Bender was heartbroken. He asked Fry to help him hide it. Locked away in his room, little Bender missed his dad terribly, but to his surprise, Bender showed up, and together, they ran away.